Good afternoon. I'm down here checking the cows, and I brought a little grain. I give them grain about, I don't know, a couple of times a week. It makes it easy for me. I can use grain to bring them into me. You can see how close they are. They like the grain. They're pretty happy with that when that gets to come around. Some of them have figured out they can get in the back of the vehicle where the grain is, including Ferdinand the bull here. I'm Tracy, and this is Working Man's Revolution. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We don't have horses. We don't use four-wheelers generally with them. The reason being is just give them a little feed, and they'll come to us when we intend on going into getting them done here in a few weeks to get the bull calves banded. We'll just put in some grain there in the corral, show them the bags, and they'll come right to us. And then we don't have to do anything. They'll just come straight to us. These guys are a little hungry right now, so I'm going to get busy giving them a little grain, and then I'll get back to you shortly. Ferdinand, what are you doing? Ferdinand. 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 You're 15. So you may notice a small heifer here that follows me around quite a bit. This was a bottle-fed baby. She was born in really peculiar circumstances. The mom had a calf on her that was a year old. It should have been off of her already. And so she calved this calf and still had another calf on her. So basically abandoned this calf right here. My wife had to bottle feed her, bring her into the corral, take care of her. So she follows us around even more than the others. So she gets a little extra once in a while because she's sweet. She's a sweet girl. Little 15, but she's getting there. She's gaining on the other guys again. Finally, she's starting to get a little mass on her. She is still quite a bit behind the rest of last year's calves. The rest of last year's calves look really nice. I am additionally giving a little grain because we got a couple of steers here that we're trying to finish. And on grass, it's just difficult to really finish them off well. It just takes so much time, and it's getting late in the year. When we bring in the calves this year to brand and to band, we'll probably leave those steers in there, and we can start giving them a little extra ration, some alfalfa and some grain as well. Get them finished off. The youngest steer we'll probably just leave with the rest of the herd. He probably won't be ready until next spring, which is fine. We're not in any rush. We'll probably sell calves around January. Would be about the time frame I would expect. They're getting pretty good. All of them look real good. You can see the yellow tags are this year's calves. We try to we put a different color tag in each year just to help us easily identify, because we don't have 200 head. It helps us identify which ones are from which year. So the purple cows are original cows. The teal tags are last year's calves. The yellow tags are the newest tags. So you can see some of those are looking really nice. Getting pretty close. And this is why 15 gets her own bucket to herself, because the others will just push her out of the way, and so then she doesn't get anything. So that's why she gets a little extra off to herself. And the calves are all curious. They're still on mama. They'll be taking off mama probably next month. We'll band first, put them back out with the cows, And then about a couple weeks later, we'll bring them back in, and we'll wean all the calves at that point. Try not to band at the same time we wean, simply because it's just basically double the stress for the calf. Calves will lose weight when they get stressed out. All cows will. When you take them to the market, they'll lose up to 5% just from the stress alone, the way their system works and that kind of thing. So anyway, we try not to band and then wean the same time frame. We'll band, put them back out, let them spend a couple weeks out there, bring them all back in. We can take care of them, get a good look at the calves, make sure the bull calves aren't having any problems with that band or anything like that. And if anybody needs antibiotics or anything, we'll have to make sure they get what they need. And then we'll wean from there. The cows will be able to walk the fence. Calves will be just on the other side of the fence. But they can't get through, obviously. And it'll be good for the cows, because the cows will be able to stop producing the milk and start actually just taking more care of themselves. Their body condition will improve a little bit more. And you guys. And additionally, the food they have now, they're starting to need more for the baby they got growing inside of them. Next year's calves. So that's kind of the plan. What we'll do. This is all rented pasture. This isn't our property. It's rented pasture. Works out well for the landowner and us. These guys fertilize the land, obviously, and then we eat the grass. He doesn't have to buy equipment to hay it or bale it or anything like that. And so it works out real well. Everybody's pretty happy. You can see they're happy. While I'm out here and I got them like this, I can also get a really good look at each of the cows, each of the calves, make sure that there are no injuries. They haven't gotten barbed wire cuts, or I can check to see if they've got flies. We put a little pour on them here, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And for the flies, bugs, that kind of thing, they were really covered with bugs. And so you can see they don't really have any flies swarming them or anything, but I'll try to get a good look at them and make sure everybody's in good condition. Hi, 13. Hi, 13. Hi, babe. Hi, babe. Hey, kids. Hi, 16-2. Hi, 17-1. It's a shame, 17-1, that you are white. You got a little white on you. How about you, 17-2? 17-2, you may be the one. Let's see. Hi, guys. Hi, kids. How's everybody looking? Mamas are looking good. Hi, 15. Here you go, sweetheart. You're 15. Bull looks nice. He doesn't look like he's losing a bunch of weight coming out here. A lot of times the bulls will lose a little weight chasing the cows around, expending a lot of energy and that kind of thing, as a bull should. But he looks pretty good. He hasn't lost a bunch of weight, but it's just something to kind of keep an eye on. You want to make sure he's not losing too much. We got to make sure they've got enough grass. That's one of the reasons I'm out here today. Just kind of walk through the pasture, make sure they've still got good feed. It looks like they do. There are spots, obviously, that they've taken down pretty good, but then there are places that it's got more grass than others. May not be their favorite grass, but there's still plenty of feed out here right now. Hi, 16-2. Hi, babe. Hi, 17-2. Hi, 1. Hey, girls. Hey, you just dumped that one over, and now you're just going to have to eat it off the ground, huh? You guys are silly. What, 1? What are you doing, sweetheart? The cows become kind of like our family, to be honest. They're like our children. I speak to them like my children. I watch out for them like my children. Overall, to be honest, I try to take good care of them like I would a child or something like that. I don't want one of the cows or calves to get into something, get sick or something, and not be paying attention, because if they get something that is able to be passed along to the other cows, we want to catch that right away and stop it in its tracks, whatever it may be, if they've got something that's contagious and spread. So we just need to keep an eye on them, make sure they're all doing well. Nobody's got any open wounds. Nobody's got any legs cut open by wire or anything. Hi, Ben. Hey, too. Anyway, you can see, like I said in the previous videos, I've spent a lot of time with these guys. I also mentioned that like an army or like a man, the easiest way to them is through their stomachs. So spending time with them, giving them grain, that kind of thing, they won't mind us being in the herd at all. As a matter of fact, if I drive by the fence and call to them, they'll come to me even when they're out there in the pasture, most of the time, unless they've got some good grass or something else going on. But overall, they don't have any problem with me out here, standing amongst them, talking to them, just anything like that. They have no qualms with me being out here with them. Hi, Juan. Hi, baby.